We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball on the show. Next. Robert Gesellman gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground toward the left. Davis has got it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away.
Batting second. The second baseman, Phil Gosselin.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Phil Gosselin. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, it appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Aaron Nola is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
The center fielder, Brandon.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 6th home run on the season for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Harper has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, Michael Conforto, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone into the upper tank. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. 6th home run on the season for him as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
So here's Pete Alonso. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 4. The 0-1 on its way. On the ground to short. This could be two. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up JT Realmuto.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Bases are empty, one man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Rhys Hoskins is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in two count, and the pitch. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Robbie Cano now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line into the upper deck, but foul. 0-1, here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Stepping in, Wilson Ramos, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. This is in the air to left. McCutchen is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Standing in, Robert Gesellman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First delivery to him on the way. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Hazley is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Adam Hazley is out number 2 here in the third inning.
Aaron Nola.
At the plate, Aaron Nola. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up. Bottom of the third now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Hazley is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, number 6.
So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Here comes the first pitch. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Up next for the Mets.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolute.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-0 New York. And that'll bring up Gene Segura back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
In now, Phil Gosselin. And he puts it on the ground to second. A step on the bag for 1. Throw won't get him. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Goslin is off at first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Hazley is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 4.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jed Lowry. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hazley is there. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The 1-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Count still at 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard hit ball to second, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point, so he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers, 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
Standing in, Michael Conforto, 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Now the fastball was swung on and missed.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stop.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Number 96 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 96.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
First offering on its way. Lined into left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner is in from second. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, and he hits it hard to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Alec Bohm will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 28, Alec Bohm.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Phil Gosselin. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Blake Parker gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Harper at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Jed Lowry. Second home run early in the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Hazley is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Robert Gesellman getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's down to third. There's Segura. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He's got a hit in. Three at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Now Nimmo connects out to deep right field. Back goes Harper, still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box. And this offense...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 7th inning ready to roll. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. JT Realmuto is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nimmo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and Adam Morgan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Michael Conforto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. Harper is there, and he has it for the out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had it any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Hazley is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Up next to the bat.
Digging in now, J.D. Davis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. Scorched to third. Davis grabs it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up. Inning number 8.
Number 22. Andrew.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Again, another foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And that's the second out. So coming to the plate, Adam Hazley. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Robinson Cano the next to dig in.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Digging in and looking for more, Jed Lowry. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Harper is there, 2 down. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We've played 8 full. Mets out in front, 8-0. Davy Grion is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. And hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Phil Gosselin comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. He's got it to Lowry at the bag. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Now batting.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Left side. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him. And the Mets have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Robert Gesellman earns his first win of the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base.